the Kris from December, January was scared, so I knew it was the right thing to do. I was quitting my job to decide that whatever I did next was going to be the rest of my life. And Toad was what it was, and Toad is Theater of Arts Discipline. So Toad last year was me trying to work full-time at the school, Bryn directing everything, being pregnant, and trying to musically direct everything. And then late at night, I would paint until 2 in the morning. And so last year, it was super stressful. It was crazy. We had 5 schools, 6 programs. We were busy, but it just felt stressful. I don't want to work for corporate America. I don't want to work for a school. I don't want to be somebody's secretary for the rest of my life. And just deciding that at 51 that I'm taking it all back. I get to run my life. So I hired Bri as my coach, and I've worked with you probably 4 or 5 other times when you do your free 1-week giveaway stuff. And I would listen to you on my walks at lunchtime. And each time I did that, my energy toward my business grew and grew and grew. And so out of the blue, I quit my comfortable job that has a paycheck that I get every month on this particular day, and it has benefits, and I go there from 8 to 5, and I'm stressed out about work, and I hate was such the correct word, and I hated that I hated, because that's not ultimately who I am in the end. And so then out of the blue, I take another course from you, and then there's this, do you want a phone call? And I'm like, oh my God, how on earth am I going to afford this? I just quit my job. So Rich and I, my husband, went on the call, and he just kept looking at me saying, mouthing, how can you not do this? And I'm thinking, because a whole lot of money. And he says, what is a whole lot of money? And can you make it up with no longer spending 10 hours a day, work, commute at that other place, and then the stress? Can you use all of those hours to create and move Toad forward? Then it's not really that much money. And in that moment, made that decision, and it was terrifying. Again, there it is. So I knew it was the right thing to do, because it's just money. It's just, that's all it is. And I've created it before, and I've saved money to pay for my, major dental work, or, you got to get the car fixed. What you need is there if you need it. It's just deciding that. And I don't get how all of it works. I just know that what I'm doing is working. So before, super insecure. Most people wouldn't know that, but super insecure. So it was nice to have somebody else that I could lean on, and this other group of women that you can lean on and go, and then I don't know when the shift happened, but suddenly it was just, I'm pretty fucking amazing. I create some great stuff for kids, for my family, and I have these people who admire me, who look up to me, and so for me, at the change of, I always figured I could do most things that I set my mind to, but I really know now, I got this. So for me, it's just believing that I can do anything that I will set my mind to. This was maybe the smartest thing I did in the course of the 6 months was hire a coach, and it being you. I already knew that when I was working with you, doing the things that you were showing us to do, it was working. So for me, I feel like the 2 smartest things I did was quit my job and hire you. So, and yes, I absolutely return on investment tenfold. It was worth every penny. Yes, absolutely worth every penny. And I keep encouraging people to find you. What do you have to lose? You're not happy. You're afraid. What if it doesn't work? So what if it does? What would that look like? And that's why you hire someone to help you get there. So if you can be open to anything you desire is possible. So what Bri does is she just helps you bring all of it into focus. You don't try to do all of it. You pick the one thing. And when you accomplish that one thing, then you can take the next thing, or you can take your one thing and move it to the next level. I actually think I'm a patient, kinder Kris. but I'm also a badass now. But I think I'm way more patient than I was 8 months ago. I think I'm a much calmer, I'm definitely less stressed out. This year, going into our after-school programs, it just was so much easier. And once I let go of, I don't know what I'm doing, so how can I be doing this? How can I have a coach if I don't? Okay, done. Once I let go of what I thought was supposed to happen, then everything just started happening. I don't get to control how it happens. I just have to turn it over. I love not feeling stressed out. I love knowing what I get to do in the morning, even if it's 4:30, is what I want to do. And I'm so, both Rich and I, when I said to him, it's done. And he's like, that was the best money we've spent in a long time, because look where we are. And that's it. And so it's so much closer to him getting to come to work here full time instead of for someone else.